when she posted that latest video, I saw something weird with Lily's hair. And I'm like, what the hell is that? So I enlarged the picture, and Lord and behold, this is not tangled hair. No, it's not. It is. This woman must really, really hate what her kids or the kids really look like in order for her to inflict this pain on her child. The video that I'm about to show you is gonna blow your mind away, because it once and for all time's sake, it shows that Meghan Markle's kids are fake, or at least the ones that she's showing to the public. Because if these are her real kids, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, she's just setting them up to be in forever therapy or to be bullied, or both. And what is really interesting here is that Harry, who bitched about, oh my God, I grew up in the castle, I didn't have a normal childhood, basically has isolated his entire children, and they're growing in a bigger bubble than he is. And his interaction with his kids, oof, they sure as hell love Uncle Marcus more than they love Papa Prince. So let's get into this, because this is shocking. This is shocking. Meghan Markle must really hate herself. The fact that she's biracial, and she must really hate her kids in order to shame them like this to the world, before the world. What an embarrassing thing to do. In Children's Services, you need to get your act over there to Montecito soon.
Trevor put an article out there that Meghan had a hysterectomy and couldn't have children. And that was a big issue in their relationship. So that says a lot to the fake royal kids right now.
Thank you for joining me. My name is Paula M. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for coming and watching the videos. If you're a returning viewer, I always appreciate your support. I also want to thank once again the people who have bought raffle tickets for the shelter. It ends on October 30th. I was hoping to have sold at least 500, but I'll be lucky if I sell 300. So the raffle ticket and the link is in the video description and in the pinned comment if you can. Your support is very much appreciated. We all saw the craziness around both kids' birthdays or births or whatever you want to call that. Archie being born they were both born in a bathtub, apparently. They were birthed in a bathtub. And it's impossible, because we know that with Archie, at least that's what Harry says, Meghan had 2 epidurals. So there's no doctor on earth that's going to put a geriatric woman or any woman with an epidural in a bathtub. It's not going to happen. How we don't know what time he was born. We don't know the name of the doctors. The whole shebang with her not wanting to block the emergency room at the Portland Hospital in London when the Portland Hospital does not have an emergency room. So we don't know who the doctors for Archie are. We don't know who the doctors for Lily are either. Meghan claims to have given Lily at the height of the pandemic, COVID pandemic. And yet she's not wearing masks in that little dance that she did. The doctor that she claims delivered the child literally quit 2 weeks after Lily was born. And then her husband, the doctor's husband, is an expert, has a fertility clinic. All the mystery surrounding those kids and the fact that they're still in the line of succession, and she demanded they be called Prince and Princess. And the king, of course, complied to Meghan's wishes. So we have all that mess. We have the ever-changing heights and sizes of Lily with bright red hair, always disheveled. Of course, the kid is always disheveled, always wearing the same clothes. Always wearing the same clothes. But at this point in time, I'm thinking, what kind of mother does that to a child or children? If she were the mother of those kids, unless she's absolutely a monster for a mother, where her narcissism takes over and her kids are in complete danger. And Harry was an idiot either, too. Because Meghan released this video, and we see Marcus, Meghan Markle's friend, playing with Archie. But there's no video of Harry playing with Archie, is there? You would have thought that would be more important. So the kids are isolated. And as I told you at the beginning of the video, Harry complained that he didn't have a normal childhood, that his father didn't even take him on bike rides. So This was his chance to make sure that his kids did grow up in a normal with childhood, with other kids, that they went to McDonald's or In-N-Out burgers, that they mixed and mingled with other children. But what do we see? First off, the body language between Harry and Meghan is horrible. Meghan Markle is no longer clinging to Harry's arm like she's a monkey clinging from a branch, tree. She's not. Those days are gone. They can barely stand to get a picture taken from behind. That's very Meghan Markle. Barely holding hands, not even looking at each other. They're both completely ignoring each other. And this is where they're backed to the camera. So can you imagine that they can't even fake it for that shot? It must be something very embarrassing, but it starts with that. Then there's zero interaction between Harry and the kids. You can see that the kids are running around like crazy, but Harry, far gone, doing his own pumpkin. Not even the kids doing the pumpkins. It is something that's bewildering. And then we have that Harry and Meghan are wearing long sleeves. Yes, the kids at the beginning have some coats, but even if they're running around hot, still it's chilly, because if she's wearing thick coats and her feet are bigger than Harry's, or either Harry has very small feet or Meghan has very big ones, very unbecoming. But I digress. So where are we coming with the kids? Because what I'm about to show you will tell you so much about this evil woman. This woman must really, really hate what her kids or the kids really look like in order for her to inflict this pain on her child. I have a horrible feeling that other than photoshopping, this woman is literally dyeing the kid's hair, which is not going to be good, because she needs to present to the world this perfect picture that the kids are red hair, fair skin. Lily has blue eyes. Well, Lily doesn't have blue eyes, and Lily does not have red hair. And what I'm about to show you will shock you. We've seen the pictures with them in Disneyland. Lily, different hair lengths, different bodies. When they were making the cookies for Drew Barrymore, completely different Lily. She posted this picture and video the very same day, supposedly for the same day that was taken. Completely different kid, different hair length, different body shape, different height. But you know what? Always the same pajamas. They're not even outside clothes, like nice little pants, princess pants. No, always the same clothes, and the hair so matted and so red to the point that it looks fake. And for a while, you know what I thought? I thought it was Photoshop. But after looking at the pictures and what I found out, now I know they're wigs. They are wigs. Why is this crazy woman putting wigs on kids? When she posted that latest video, I saw something weird with Lily's hair. And I'm like, what the hell is that? So I enlarged the picture, and Lord and behold, this is not tangled hair. No, it's not. It is a hairnet for putting on wigs. But I assume that the kid is running around, so it moves around, or it's not very much like Meghan Markle. It's not even the right size for the kid, so it's all over the place. But why on earth would this woman do that? Is she so desperate to portray herself as perfect that in her mind perfection is completely white kids, rather than embracing kids that are, like biracial, that may not be blue-eyed, red hair? Because let's not kid ourselves, genetics does not lie. Genetics does not lie. And of course she peddles Doria. But this is insane. Children Protective Services, and I don't think she's doing this. I do not think she's doing this for the kids' safety, because why showcase them at all? If you're going to be showcasing the kids, even from behind, why put wigs on them? What is the purpose of that? And that is terrible, because that's teaching her kids that they don't fit a mold, they don't fit an image, so therefore they're not good enough. In her mind, she's basically eroding whatever little self-confidence or self-esteem those children have, because from the age of 4 or even less, they've been portrayed in such a way that when they grow up and they see that they don't fit that mold of Meghan Markle's sickness, narcissism. Her mental health sickness is in full display. Because only somebody that's sick would do that to children that she claims are hers and that she loves. Why not show the kids normally? Because putting wigs, I have never worn wigs, but putting wigs, I've been told they're very, very warm, very hot, very itchy. The evidence is there. The evidence is there. What the hell is going on with this woman? Why is this woman allowed to do this to these children? It's insane, isn't it? And Harry clearly has absolutely no connection to these children. He can't even fake it with the kids. Again, was it a dig that Meghan Markle posted that video with Marcus and Archie and not Harry and Archie? Why? This is insane, isn't it? But don't you think that children's services should be involved for the sake of these children? Because this has gone far enough. Why can't this woman either show the kids or don't show them? But if you're going to show kids somehow, you don't show that like that. You don't put wigs like that, because these kids are going to have mental health issues when they grow up if they don't have them already. What a sad state of affairs. And the problem is that because they're so isolated, they have absolutely nobody that they can turn to, because clearly Harry has no balls. And this is a man who doesn't care about the kids. They barely spend any time with them. Having Doria, a former convict, and Marcus, a very shady uncle, who's, in my very humble opinion, Meghan Markle's pimp, is not enough. They need kids. They need to interact with children. They need to be around other kids. But what do you make of Meghan Markle putting Lily, the same clothes, raggedy hair or raggedy wig, always red hair, always filthy, always unkempt. They look dirty. And she's wearing a diaper, because in this picture, she's wearing a diaper. She's a 4-year-old, almost 4.5, wearing a diaper. Is there something wrong with this child? It's sick. Thank you for watching, sharing, and liking, and also for buying a raffle ticket if you can, beautiful people. Leave me your thoughts on this one, because wow.